Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So it's been a very long time since I've uploaded a video on here, and before in the past I only did like Let's Plays. I may go back to that at some point, but I want to sort of get into sort of talking about collecting and physical media collecting, stuff like that, and talk about different bits and bobs. Mainly gaming stuff, but sometimes maybe like DVD or films as well going forward on here. So I went to two car boots this morning and I bought 10 games. I'm trying to build up my physical collection again from scratch pretty much. Past 6 months I've been building up from nothing to where I'm at now. I've probably got about 40-50 games. But I picked up 10 this morning. I'm going to take you through, show you them and show you how much I paid. And yeah, really happy I've got some quite cool games to add to the collection. So let's get into it. So at the first car boot, didn't pick up much, but I picked up these two games from the same store. So we've got Canis Canem Edit on or Bully, and we've got Need for Speed Underground, the first one as well. So I don't know if you can see, the lighting's not the best in here, I do apologise, it's gone a bit bleak outside. So it says £3 each. I said, would you do two for a fiver? He said, yep, I'll do that. So yeah, both complete in box, and this one's got a special treat inside, which I saw, which I thought I need to get this. So what I'll do like a overlay video of me opening the box and showing you what's inside, which is really cool to have. Then at the next car boot, there was one stall, probably had about 3 boxes full of games, and normally I don't get my hopes up because normally, the games I often see out about, FIFA games, sports titles in general, Wii Fit, and just kind of undesirable games that I'm not really that interested in. But I just started going through it, and there's some really interesting games, and some of which I've had on a list that I've been looking out for, and I managed to find them. So yeah, really happy with what I've managed to get from here. So I could have got more, but money restraints is a thing at the moment, so I didn't want to, I couldn't spend too much. But yeah, let's get into the games I bought. So here, I'll just show you quickly here, stack here, and then let's get into them one by one. So I'm becoming quite a big James Bond fan. I'm very slowly, I'm watching all the James Bond films from start to finish. So the last one I watched was You Only Live Twice, so I'm just coming towards the end of the Sean Connery era. Sorry. But my first introduction to James Bond was the PlayStation 2 games. So this is the first one, 007 Agent Under Fire. I've been looking for this for a while, so I've got Nightfire and Everything or Nothing as well. So yeah, really happy to have that. And keeping on with the James Bond theme, we've got 007 Tomorrow Never Dies for the PS1. I think I played this briefly when I was a kid. I couldn't quite get into it, but I'm hoping as an adult with fresh eyes, I'll enjoy it. So yeah, those two. And I'll show at the end what I paid. Next up, really cool, fun arcade game, Time Crisis 2. I wasn't sure at first if you needed the PlayStation gun, but it does say analog control compatible. I mean, it won't be as good, but whenever I went on holiday as a kid or as a teenager, and I go in like an arcade amusement place, I would always look for Time Crisis. I think I played the first 4. I think 2 and 3 are my favourites. So yeah, I just thought this is really cool. I think the front artwork it just looks really cool. So that's nice to have. Then next up, we've got Fahrenheit for the PS2. I've played about 2 hours of this back in the day. I just never went back to it. So if you've never played it, it's a very dark themed, sort of bleak, sort of moody, really interesting game, like third person view, and it's one of those where you have you go up and speak to people, you interact with certain things, and the conversations that you choose to have with people and the decisions you make affect the rest of the game. So there's like multiple endings. So It's one of them you've got to be in the mood for, but it's a very well done, really good game from what I remember. So, really looking forward to playing that again, and happy to have it in the collection. And I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit this, but I'm a Rockstar fan, and I've been looking for this for a while as well. This is Max Payne. I've never actually properly played this. I think I played the demo back in the day, but I've never properly sat down and played it. I've heard a lot about the slow motion. You know, when you can slow down and shoot, kind of like what they did in Enter the Matrix, where you can kind of shoot, run up the walls, and kind of you can do cool effects and stuff. So, yeah, yeah, Black Label as well. Really nice condition. Very happy to have that. Looking forward to playing that. Next up, we've got Time Splitters Future Perfect. So this is the third one in the game, and again, I'm embarrassed to admit I've never actually played this. They have recently uploaded the first three Time Splitters games to the PlayStation stores, so you can download them on your PS5, which is brilliant. That's really great. Hopefully they'll have trophies for them, so you can get the platinum trophies. I think I've heard somewhere that they're going to patch them in later on, but yeah, loved the first two games. Never got around to playing this. I've not got a good reason why, but yeah, look forward to giving that a go. They're just good fun, Time Splitters games. I love how they don't take themselves too seriously, and it's just you get to travel through time, and it's just very arcadey, very fun to kind of game to pick up and play. So, and the next one is Virtua Tennis 2. Now, I thought I already had this. The case was with my other games, and I opened it up recently just to have a look, because I think I bought it without a manual, only to open the case and the disc was gone as well. So I just had an empty case just sitting there for ages. So yeah, that was a surprise. So seeing it again, I'm definitely going to buy it. This is probably one of my favourite tennis games of all time. I'm not a massive... I don't play a lot of sports titles, but the few ones that I do, I've got good fond memories of. The soundtrack to this is fantastic. It's so good, and there's lots of mini training games, and there's one of the big tournaments where on the final, the tennis court is on a big rooftop, and the camera angles from a helicopter and it kind of zooms in. Yeah, just good, just great fun to play. So yeah, definitely looking forward to giving that a go. And the last game I bought as part of that big bundle was Crazy Taxi. So again, I played this on the arcades, places like Blackpool or Whitby, places at the seaside. But I remember seeing this in a physical copy for the Dreamcast, and I didn't actually know until I saw it today. It actually had a PS2 release, so it's a very simple, fun game. It's just one of them where there's no big depth to it like Fahrenheit or some of the later James Bond games, but it's just a fun, silly game you can just pick up and play. And yeah, I'll have fun playing that, I know. So yeah, I paid £2.50 each for these, so that's £5. And for I'll just get the other ones, the stack of 8 games. I asked how much they were. He said they're £2.50 each. So I said, look, I've got 8 here. If I buy, a few, we do me a deal. And he said you can have a lot for £15. So it works out less than £2 a game. So because I paid £15 for these and 5 for these, it works out £20 for 10 games, which all in average works out £2 a game. So I've got some really cool, interesting games here, which I've been looking for a while, and yeah, happy to have them in the collection, and yeah, looking forward to playing a lot of these. So yeah, those are the games I picked up today from the car boot. If you're watching this, are you a collector? Do you pick up games? Have you managed to get any cool pickups recently? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you're interested in more videos like this, yeah, let me know. I'll make more of them in the future. But I'll leave that for now. There might be more different types of videos coming in the next few weeks, but it's just whenever I get time. It's just, yeah, this is I've got 2 YouTube channels, and I've got a day job, I've got a daughter, I've got an eBay business, so it's just, and I play in a band as well. played a gig today, actually, this afternoon, so it's just whenever I get time I get to do these, but I really enjoy making these types of videos, so I'll try and do one when I can. But I'll leave the video there for now. Thank you so much for watching, and see you later.